Today we're going to start with our driving question, what should your government do for you? To start thinking about this, we have to think about what our government does for us now. Things our government does now is it creates laws for its citizens, protects our freedoms, not only in our rights, but against the government itself, educates our citizens, not only our students, but just the population in general, protects the public health of people, so not necessarily just like doctors and such, but anything that has related to health, which is FDA, the Food and Drug Administration, trash disposal, the Environmental Protection Agency. All these agencies are part of the government which support us now. In transportation, which is airports, railways, any sort of bridges and stuff like that, that's all from our government. Government also helps us with our energy supply and building that up, so we are having the most amount of energy that we can have to build our country and creates our future. Our country is always doing that, whether or not it's in new technology or space travel, any sorts of things. It's always invested in our future and protects us from the outside threats. That's any country that is or ideology that is potentially harmful to our nation. Besides now, what about our future? Besides just creating laws, our nation must create just laws that apply to everyone. And besides protecting the freedoms of just certain citizens, we should protect the freedoms of all of our citizens. Beyond just educating their citizens, everyone needs to be educated equally, no matter their personal education, no matter their race, no matter any type of state. All people should be educated in the same way. Besides just helping with public health, we need to improve public health. That means using all of our resources and making sure we're all on the same page on all sorts of health benefits that people can have. Not only the transportation, just providing it, but be able to have efficient transportation that is helpful and really beneficial and doesn't harm the environment. And going along with the environment, creating and using renewable energy instead of just building up a lot of energy that can be harmful to the future, really stuff that can benefit everyone as a whole in the country. Investing in a future that's beyond what we can see is really important, because a lot of times we think of, what about our children? But we do think about our children's children's children, so people that are way in the future that we may not even meet, but are really going to help make this world a better place also. And finally, protects against threats to our freedom, not necessarily just outside of our country, but any inside of our country too. Our government does a lot for us already. So instead of trying to change the whole thing completely, let's work to enhance it for all.